So when you heard that, what was your response?
You know, that if we stick together and we say, we're not going to let you do that, we're not going to let you harass these people, we've got to do something.
Deep within the sprawling estate that has long been associated with a celebrated icon, an astonishing discovery has unfolded, sending ripples of disbelief through both governmental ranks and the public at large. Behind heavy oak doors and behind ornate walls that have sheltered decades of private history, federal agents encountered an intricately concealed chamber that defied all expectations. The room, hidden behind a false wall in a secluded wing of the property, contained a collection of documents, personal artifacts, and items of unknown provenance that were meticulously arranged as if curated by a mind both secretive and deeply reflective. The atmosphere in that hidden space was thick with the weight of unspoken histories, and every object hinted at layers of complexity that had until then been obscured from public view. Before we start, smash the like and subscribe buttons for more updates. The estate itself, a blend of luxurious modern design and remnants of an era gone by, has always been a place of mystery and quiet elegance. Its sprawling gardens, grand archways, and secluded corners provided a perfect cover for secrets that were never meant for the outside world. In the dim light of the hidden chamber, agents were confronted with shelves lined with leather-bound volumes, each page yellowed with time, and meticulously stored letters that chronicled decades of personal reflections and clandestine conversations. The documents, some handwritten and others typewritten on archaic machinery, revealed snippets of a private life that contrasted sharply with the public image known to millions. These items, ranging from cryptic sketches to carefully annotated journals, evoked a sense of intimacy that was as unexpected as it was profound, suggesting that behind the public persona lay layers of emotion, ideology, and a deeply personal narrative. The discovery itself, executed with the precision and solemnity characteristic of a federal investigation, has compelled many to reconsider the intersection of celebrity and privacy. Federal agents, whose professional lives revolve around uncovering hidden truths in the labyrinth of criminal and political enigmas, found themselves grappling with an entirely different kind of mystery. Rather than evidence of wrongdoing, the materials exuded an aura of personal legacy, a window into a life lived with passion, contradictions, and an unyielding desire for authenticity. The documents and artifacts did not merely represent remnants of the past. They embodied the silent testimony of a private journey that had been deliberately cloaked in secrecy. The way in which the items were stored, arranged, and preserved spoke to a meticulous attention to detail and a profound respect for personal history that belied any notion of careless abandon. In the wake of this discovery, conversations have naturally turned to the question of why such a cache of personal treasures would be hidden away so deliberately. One possibility is that the items were meant to be preserved for posterity, safeguarded from the inevitable intrusion of public life and media scrutiny. There is an unmistakable sense that the estate's owner, long celebrated for a vibrant public persona, sought refuge in these secret spaces as a means of protecting a more genuine, unfiltered version of herself. The discovery invites speculation about whether these documents might include reflections on social issues, personal philosophies, or even artistic endeavors that have never been shared with the world. The precision with which the items were cataloged suggests not only a respect for the past, but also a carefully crafted narrative intended to convey a truth that was perhaps too intimate or controversial to be made public during her lifetime. Every detail uncovered within the hidden chamber carries with it an inherent tension between what is known publicly and what has been meticulously concealed away. The discovery has revealed pages scrawled with intricate handwriting, diary entries that detail thoughts on fame, personal relationships, and the burden of being constantly in the spotlight. Some of the writings appear to hint at an internal struggle between maintaining a public facade and embracing a deeply personal identity free from the prying eyes of society. There is also evidence of research into historical figures and cultural movements, suggesting that the estate was not merely a repository of personal mementos, but also a center of intellectual inquiry. The materials evoke a sense of a life lived at the intersection of art and activism, where personal expression was intimately entwined with broader societal concerns. The choice of items stored in the chamber paints a picture of a person who, despite her public accolades, was engaged in a relentless quest to understand her own identity and her place within the shifting cultural landscape. One cannot help but wonder about the broader implications of this discovery, as it challenges conventional notions of celebrity, privacy, and the preservation of legacy. In an age where every public figure is subject to relentless media scrutiny, the existence of a meticulously curated private archive stands as a testament to the enduring need for personal sanctuary. The materials found in the estate provide a counterpoint to the often sensationalized public image, offering instead a glimpse into a nuanced inner world that was carefully shielded from external judgment. This dichotomy between the public and private selves raises profound questions about the nature of fame. It forces an examination of the costs associated with living life under a relentless spotlight, and highlights the lengths to which individuals may go to preserve aspects of their identity that are not meant for mass consumption. The discovery compels a reassessment of what it means to be truly authentic in an era where every detail of one's life is potentially subject to public analysis and commentary. Beyond the immediate realm of personal history, the implications of the FBI's find extend into the cultural and intellectual domains. The carefully preserved items evoke a rich tapestry of influences, ranging from classic literature and art to the revolutionary ideas that have shaped modern thought. The presence of obscure texts and handwritten notes that delve into philosophical musings suggests that the estate was a haven for intellectual exploration, a private sanctuary where ideas could flourish without the constraints of public expectation. This discovery, in many ways, underscores the enduring power of intellectual curiosity and the vital role that personal archives play in the broader narrative of cultural evolution. By unearthing these relics, federal agents have inadvertently brought to light a hidden chapter in the storied life of a figure who has long been a symbol of cultural significance. The event prompts a deeper investigation into the intersections of personal belief, artistic expression, and the relentless pursuit of truth in an ever-changing social milieu. The architectural and historical elements of the estate further enhance the mystique surrounding the discovery. Every corner of the property exudes a rich blend of history and modernity, serving as both a literal and metaphorical shelter for the secrets contained within its walls. The hidden chamber, with its aged wooden panels and carefully concealed compartments, resonates with the echoes of bygone eras. It stands as a reminder that even in a world dominated by digital immediacy, there remains a timeless allure in the preservation of physical records and tangible memories. The materials found within the chamber are not merely artifacts of personal history, they are also windows into the aesthetic and intellectual sensibilities of a bygone era, carefully curated to reflect a complex interplay of tradition and modernity. The very act of hiding these items in a secret room speaks volumes about the desire to create a space where history can be preserved and interpreted on its own terms, free from the distortions of public interpretation. As details of the discovery continue to emerge, the implications for the broader narrative of cultural history become increasingly significant. The discovery invites comparisons to other historical instances in which hidden archives have revealed unexpected truths about influential figures. It prompts an inquiry into the nature of legacy itself, and whether the public persona can ever fully encapsulate the intricate realities of an individual's life. The implications of the find are far-reaching, extending into debates about how personal histories are curated and the responsibility of those who hold public trust. It raises the possibility that other public figures may also harbor hidden chapters in their lives, secret narratives that are shielded from public view for reasons that are both personal and protective. In this light, the discovery transforms from a mere isolated event into a broader cultural phenomenon, one that encourages a rethinking of the relationship between personal privacy and public legacy. The scholarly and intellectual communities are likely to take a keen interest in the materials recovered from the estate. Historians, cultural theorists, and literary critics are poised to delve into the writings and artifacts with the aim of uncovering deeper insights into the mindset of an individual whose influence transcends the realms of entertainment and into the broader tapestry of cultural discourse. The documents suggest that the estate was more than a mere private residence. It was a living laboratory of ideas, a place where the creative and the contemplative coexisted in a fragile yet potent equilibrium. The interplay between personal narratives and broader cultural themes that emerges from the contents of the chamber invites rigorous analysis, promising to enrich academic debates on the nature of memory, identity, and the role of personal archives in shaping public discourse. In many respects, the discovery functions as a catalyst for a more nuanced understanding of the complex interplay between private expression and public life. The event also reverberates through the corridors of power and law enforcement, challenging long-held assumptions about the role of the FBI and its mandate. Federal agents, whose expertise is typically directed towards uncovering criminal activities and national security threats, found themselves navigating a terrain that was as much about cultural preservation as it was about legal oversight. The discovery underscores the multifaceted responsibilities of federal institutions in a society where the boundaries between public interest and private expression are increasingly blurred. It serves as a reminder that the investigative process is not solely concerned with transgressions of the law, but can also lead to revelations that enrich the cultural and historical narrative. The implications of this finding resonate with ongoing discussions about the balance between security, privacy, and the need to preserve historical records, an issue that has grown ever more complex in a world where information is both a commodity and a burden. The implications extend into the realms of art and entertainment, offering a fresh perspective on how celebrities manage their personal histories. The hidden trove within the estate is a testament to the idea that the life of a public figure is never entirely public, that behind the luminous veneer of fame lies a labyrinth of personal experiences, hidden passions, and private struggles. The documents and artifacts suggest that there was a deliberate effort to preserve a legacy that could one day be reinterpreted away from the glare of the public eye. In a society where the media often distorts the narratives of celebrity lives, the discovery serves as a poignant reminder that authenticity can exist in the shadows, far from the relentless scrutiny of cameras and headlines. The intricate interplay between public persona and private identity, so often taken for granted, is rendered all the more significant by the unveiling of these secret archives. At a time when the boundaries of privacy are continually being redrawn by the forces of technology and social media, the discovery in the estate resonates with a timeless message about the importance of safeguarding one's inner world. The hidden chamber and its contents are emblematic of a personal sanctuary where the complexities of life are allowed to unfold in their own time, away from the prying eyes of the digital age. The implications of this discovery extend to debates on digital legacy and the preservation of personal narratives in an era dominated by instant communication and constant connectivity. In many ways, the uncovered documents challenge the prevailing notion that every aspect of a public figure's life must be laid bare for public consumption. Instead, they advocate for a measured approach to legacy, one that respects the need for personal space and the sanctity of private thought. The cultural ramifications of this discovery are as vast as they are intricate. The items recovered from the estate have the potential to reshape the collective understanding of a public figure who has been an enduring presence in popular culture. They invite a reconsideration of how celebrity narratives are constructed and the ways in which the private dimensions of fame can inform broader cultural discourses. The materials speak of a life that was steeped in artistic exploration, intellectual rigor, and a deep engagement with the pressing issues of the times. Their careful curation reflects a conscious effort to preserve not just the memory of an individual, but also the ideas and inspirations that animated her creative spirit. The revelation of these hidden layers of meaning has the power to challenge conventional narratives, prompting a dialogue about the true nature of artistic legacy and the role of personal archives in shaping cultural memory. In the realm of legal and ethical considerations, the discovery raises critical questions about ownership, privacy, and the boundaries of public interest. The intricate balance between the need to preserve historical artifacts and the imperative to respect personal boundaries is brought into sharp focus by the hidden chamber. Legal experts are now tasked with unraveling the complex web of ownership rights, confidentiality, and the obligations of public figures to safeguard their private histories. The implications of such a discovery extend beyond the confines of a single estate. They reverberate through the frameworks that govern the management of personal archives and the ethical responsibilities of those who curate them. In a world where the lines between public and private are constantly negotiated, this event stands as a poignant reminder of the delicate interplay between individual rights and collective heritage. An analysis of the materials suggests that they were not randomly collected relics, but were assembled with a deliberate vision. The selection and organization of the documents, photographs, and personal items reveal a systematic effort to capture the evolution of a public figure's inner life, an evolution marked by moments of both triumph and introspection. This intentional curation speaks to a broader impulse among individuals in the public eye to construct a narrative that is both comprehensive and deeply personal. The FBI's discovery, therefore, does more than expose a hidden trove of memorabilia. It challenges long-held assumptions about how personal narratives are constructed, managed, and ultimately shared with the world. The implications are profound, suggesting that even the most luminous public figures harbor secret chapters that are carefully preserved as part of a legacy that defies simplistic categorization. The unfolding of this event also prompts a reevaluation of the role that institutions, both governmental and cultural, play in safeguarding historical records. The careful preservation of the items within the estate hints at a broader cultural imperative to protect personal narratives that might otherwise be lost to the passage of time. The discovery, by unearthing these hidden artifacts, underscores the importance of institutional stewardship in ensuring that the intimate histories of public figures are not consigned to oblivion. It is a reminder that the legacy of an individual is composed not only of public achievements, but also of the private moments that reveal the complexity of human experience. The implications for cultural preservation are significant, as this event invites a re-examination of the practices and principles that govern the management of historical archives, particularly those that belong to individuals whose lives have transcended the ordinary. At its core, the event is a meditation on the profound dualities inherent in any life led in the public eye. It is a study in contrasts where the polished image presented to the world is tempered by the raw, unvarnished emotions preserved behind closed doors. The discovery challenges the conventional wisdom that fame is synonymous with a complete and unambiguous public persona. Instead, it reveals that the very essence of celebrity can be a tapestry of contradictions, a blending of public performance and private introspection, of luminous achievements and shadowed vulnerabilities. The FBI's find, therefore, serves as a powerful reminder that the measure of a life cannot be fully captured by media headlines or public accolades alone. It is the hidden layers, the secret musings recorded in the quiet solitude of a private chamber, that often offer the most compelling insights into the human spirit. The reverberations of this discovery extend far beyond the confines of a single estate. They touch on universal themes of identity, privacy, and the enduring quest for authenticity in an age that increasingly values the curated over the genuine. The implications for the broader cultural discourse are significant, as the event forces a confrontation with the reality that even those who seem to live in the limelight may harbor rich, multifaceted inner lives that defy easy explanation. The narrative that emerges from the hidden chamber is one of complexity, a story that invites reflection on the nature of memory, the passage of time, and the ways in which personal histories are interwoven with the collective consciousness. It is a narrative that challenges observers to look beyond the surface, to question the narratives that have been constructed over decades, and to embrace the messy, unpredictable nature of human existence. The intricate layers of personal documentation and carefully hidden memorabilia also shed light on the broader dynamics of power and influence in the realm of cultural iconography. The discovery has ignited a debate over the ways in which personal histories are manipulated and controlled, both by the individuals themselves and by the institutions that seek to preserve their legacies. There is a palpable tension between the desire to maintain a pristine public image and the equally compelling need to confront the more nuanced and sometimes uncomfortable realities of personal history. The implications of this event ripple through discussions about the ethics of celebrity culture, the responsibilities of those in positions of power, and the ways in which personal narratives are used to shape public perception. In uncovering this hidden trove, federal agents have inadvertently exposed the delicate balance between image and authenticity, a balance that is increasingly difficult to maintain in a world where every secret seems destined to eventually emerge. In the midst of all this, the physical space of the estate itself becomes a character in the unfolding drama, its every corner imbued with the weight of untold stories and forgotten moments. The architecture, with its blend of modern opulence and time-worn elegance, provides a fitting backdrop for a narrative that is as multifaceted as it is mysterious. The secret chamber, tucked away in a forgotten wing of the property, stands as a monument to the idea that even the most celebrated lives contain hidden recesses that are shielded from the relentless scrutiny of the outside world. The implications of the discovery are underscored by the stark contrast between the public spaces of the estate, open, glamorous, and designed for display, and the private sanctuaries that harbor the raw, unfiltered truths of a lifetime. This duality not only captivates the imagination, but also serves as a poignant metaphor for the ways in which individuals navigate the complexities of fame and personal identity. Every element of the hidden collection contributes to a broader narrative about the costs of public life and the lengths to which one might go to preserve a private reality. The carefully folded letters, the meticulously annotated journals, and the assortment of eclectic objects together form a mosaic that speaks of a life lived with both exuberance and restraint. The discovery prompts a reconsideration of what it means to curate a legacy, suggesting that the most authentic expressions of self may often reside in the spaces that are deliberately obscured from public view. The implications of this finding are not confined to the immediate context of one estate. They resonate with anyone who has ever struggled with the tension between the desire for public acceptance and the need for personal solitude. It is a revelation that challenges traditional narratives about success, inviting a deeper exploration of the values that underlie our cultural fascination with fame. The narrative emerging from the uncovered chamber is one that speaks to the very heart of what it means to be human, a confluence of dreams, aspirations, vulnerabilities, and an enduring search for meaning. Each artifact and document serves as a testament to the complexities of a life that has been both celebrated and scrutinized, offering a glimpse into the inner workings of a mind that grappled with the paradoxes of existence. The discovery is a powerful reminder that behind every public figure lies a private story, one that is often more intricate and profound than the image projected to the world. The implications are far-reaching, challenging conventional wisdom about identity, legacy, and the nature of personal truth in a society that is obsessed with surface appearances. The sheer volume and diversity of the items recovered from the estate suggests that there was an underlying philosophy at work, one that prized introspection, intellectual exploration, and the preservation of memory above all else. The hidden chamber appears to have been a repository not only for personal mementos, but also for the seeds of creative thought and unfulfilled ambitions. This deliberate curation of a personal archive implies a conscious effort to construct a narrative that transcends the ephemeral nature of public opinion. The implications of such an endeavor are both intriguing and complex, as they raise questions about the ways in which individuals seek to reconcile their public identities with the deeper, often more turbulent realities of their inner lives. In a broader cultural context, the implications of the discovery extend into the realms of art, literature, and even philosophy. The carefully preserved materials, with their blend of historical artifacts and personal musings, evoke a sense of timelessness that challenges the transient nature of modern celebrity. They serve as a reminder that the legacies of influential figures are not solely defined by their public achievements, but also by the private journeys that shaped their character and informed their creative vision. The discovery invites a thoughtful consideration of how personal archives can serve as invaluable resources for future generations, providing insights into the cultural and intellectual currents that have defined an era. The implications are significant, suggesting that the preservation of such private narratives is essential not only for understanding individual lives, but also for capturing the broader tapestry of human experience. The impact of this revelation reaches into the very core of societal values, questioning the balance between the celebrated and the concealed aspects of life. The presence of these hidden materials compels observers to confront the limitations of a purely public narrative and to recognize that the most profound truths often reside in the quiet, unobserved moments of reflection and introspection. The implications of this event, therefore, are not limited to a single estate or a solitary discovery. They speak to the universal human condition and the perpetual tension between what is displayed for the world and what is safeguarded for one's inner life. In this way, the find resonates as a symbolic gesture, a reminder of the enduring importance of personal memory in an age dominated by fleeting images and rapid communication. A careful study of the recovered items reveals a narrative that is as multifaceted as it is enigmatic. The interplay of visual, written, and tangible artifacts suggests that the collection was designed to evoke a holistic understanding of identity, one that integrates personal history with cultural heritage. The implications of this integrated approach are profound, as it challenges the tendency to compartmentalize aspects of life into public achievements and private recollections. Instead, the discovery underscores the idea that the two are inextricably linked, each enriching the other in ways that defy simplistic categorization. It is an exploration of identity that speaks to the heart of the human experience, a delicate balance between the desire to be seen and the need to remain unseen, between the urge to share one's story and the imperative to preserve its most intimate details. Every element of this astonishing find contributes to a larger discourse about the responsibilities and the challenges that come with fame. The event has ignited discussions among cultural critics, legal experts, and the general public alike, each group seeking to understand the implications of a discovery that blurs the lines between private memory and public legacy. The materials, with their subtle yet powerful commentary on life in the limelight, force a re-examination of how society perceives the role of public figures. They highlight the inherent contradictions of a life that is celebrated on stage, yet carefully compartmentalized behind closed doors. The implications extend to debates about authenticity, the preservation of history, and the ways in which personal experiences are filtered through the lens of public expectation. In many respects, the discovery within the estate is emblematic of a broader cultural shift, one that recognizes the value of personal narrative in shaping our collective understanding of history. The materials offer a rare glimpse into the private realm of an individual whose public identity has been meticulously crafted over decades. They challenge the notion that a life lived in the spotlight must be devoid of depth or nuance, instead revealing that even the most visible figures possess hidden dimensions that are as complex as they are compelling. The implications of this realization are far-reaching, inviting a reassessment of how we understand legacy, memory, and the interplay between personal and public history. The event stands as a powerful reminder that behind every well-known public figure lies an intricate web of personal experiences that often defy public categorization. The careful preservation of these hidden materials speaks to a desire to maintain a connection with a past that is both deeply personal and inherently historical. The implications of the discovery are profound, as they invite both introspection and scholarly inquiry into the ways in which personal identity is constructed, preserved, and ultimately revealed to the world. It is an exploration of the delicate interplay between what is seen and what remains hidden, between the external image and the internal truth, a dichotomy that is as timeless as it is universally human. Further investigation now extends into realms that blend forensic science and archival preservation in ways never before imagined. Forensic teams are meticulously analyzing previously unseen trace evidence to uncover clues about the sophisticated measures employed to shield this trove of artifacts. Advanced methods in physical encryption and archival techniques have surfaced, revealing a level of ingenuity that suggests consultations with experts in rare manuscript conservation and secure document storage. Innovative chemical analyses on inks and paper compositions point to unconventional sourcing strategies, hinting at international connections that challenge typical archival paradigms. Structural engineers are examining hidden passageways and movable architectural elements that reveal an estate designed with elaborate security in mind. These features not only underscore a unique architectural philosophy, but also suggest an intentional integration of secrecy and preservation. Legal scholars and financial analysts are now evaluating the impact of these discoveries on intellectual property rights, inheritance claims, and the intrinsic valuation of the property. This unexpected revelation invites a broader interdisciplinary dialogue, merging forensic innovation, legal theory, and advanced preservation practices. The ongoing scrutiny redefines our understanding of safeguarding legacies, illustrating how concealed narratives can catalyze transformative insights into historical documentation and the nuanced stewardship of personal heritage. If you liked this video, please give it a like and subscribe to our channel. Also, leave your comments below and tell us, what are your thoughts on the FBI's findings at Whoopi Goldberg's estate? We want to hear from you. Thank you for watching and see you next time.